Hey everybody, DGooden24 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to NASCAR 2000. We haven't taken a good look at this game yet, so I figured we would do that today. This is the PS1 version. There are some differences between it and the N64 version, but this is the version we're going to look at today. So we've got quick race, single race championship, race against the king, and driver. So why don't we go through and take a look at the drivers in this game? Used to have fun little things like this where you could just look at everybody's car and a little 3D model and show their picture and show all their stuff, and that's really cool. Not much of that anymore because this is normally like the screen where you select what car you pick. So let's go through. We got Kenny Irwin Jr., RIP, Dale Jarrett, and what's funny about these old EA NASCAR games is they didn't have manufacturers. NASCAR 2001 on PS1 was the first real console game to have the manufacturers. I don't really know why that was never a thing. Like, I understand, like, the graphics, you know, a little Chevy or Ford logo isn't going to be that clear on this, but still. The graphics really took a step up in NASCAR 2001 as well, so that makes more sense. But I know there's a good reason. And I know it's not graphics, but it is what it is. So Dale Jarrett, Bobby Labonte, Terry Labonte, Kevin LePage, Chad Little, Sterling Marlin, Mark Martin, Jeremy Mayfield, Joe Nemechek, Steve Park, Adam Petty, Kyle Petty, Richard Petty, Ricky Rudd, Kenny Schrader, Mike Skinner, Tony Stewart, Kenny Wallace, Rusty Wallace, Darrell Waltrip, Michael Waltrip. Does that say something on the back of that car? Maybe I'm crazy. It looked like maybe it said John Andretti. It's funny, they have all of the grills marked pretty good, but the Pontiac does not look like a Pontiac on the nose. Johnny Benson, Jeffrey Bodine, Jeff Burton, Ward Burton, Wally Dallenbach, Dale Earnhardt, Dale Earnhardt Jr. That's so weird without any logos there on the back. Bill Elliott, Jeff Gordon, Bobby Hamilton, Ernie Irvin, and Kenny Irwin Jr. Okay. So, let's take a look at our game options real quick. Display. Turn on that track map. We'll leave all that off. And, okay. So, I will say the graphics in NASCAR Rumble look a lot better than this one. I mean, I don't know what it is. But, yeah, there's NASCAR Rumble. Anyway. And then the I loved watching that. I don't know if there's any copyright stuff, so I'm not going to click it. So, okay, why don't we do a single race real quick? Well, if we do a quick race, it'll just drop me right into a race. So why don't we just do that to start and see where it takes us? As always, thank you for checking out the channel and watching and supporting. It's been a great year, and I appreciate all of you. So let's just jump into it and see what we've got. We're going to Martinsville with Jeff Bodine. We're not going to be doing all of these. Oh, gosh. I probably should turn this down a little bit. We will not be doing the whole 15 laps. I will just be doing some and, you know, just getting a good taste of all these different tracks. So we've got some music playing in the background. These older NASCAR games loved having music playing in the background. So I want to turn that off for now. I don't even know if I can do that. Okay, yeah. Down. Like, listen, if I was playing by myself, absolutely. Because it's just, you know, boring. But Martinsville seems pretty wide. These cars don't seem that big comparatively. It handles okay, I'll be honest. But I am flying through the field at this point. A draft meter at Martinsville is very funny. Get to the outside. There we go. It may be a little easy right now, too, as we're going to get to Jeff Gordon. Just going to go by... Oh, Ross Chastain. I'm sure there's some sort of rubber banding where as soon as I pass Jeff, I won't be that fast, but we'll see. Sorry. All right, there's our damage, fuel projection. We have a rear view mirror. Wow, we have a rear view mirror in NASCAR 2000, but not NASCAR 21 ignition. Leave that on for now. Seeing if there's a look back button. Here's our different views. You've got the cockpit cam with no hands, which is fine. Top down, and there we go. So that one's too close. All right, we're gonna make a pit stop. I don't remember if this is the one with the mini games or not, but we're gonna see. Lots of pop in. All right, so let's do everything. We'll see what a pit stop here looks like. I like how the pit stops used to be interactive. At least in the PS1 from 2001 onward, you could hold a button to do gas yourself, which was cool. All right, yes. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I big fan of that. Just a fun little way to see if you have a good pit stop. I wish they would bring something like that back. But this is back when pit stops took so much time.
Go, buddy, go, go, go.
So, okay. And then we're back on track. So, all right. So that is a quick race. Why don't we go back and we'll maybe up the difficulty and see what else we can do here. Oh, there's even a little race highlight. See, this was stuff that was so cool. Like, obviously, in this day and age, a good replay system is very important in racing games. But like this on PS1 is perfectly acceptable. Like, I always love to go through and rewatch the little highlights and stuff on like NASCAR 2001. Okay, so we've got a cool little, race result here. I like this. This looks nice. Okay, so we'll go ahead and exit. All right, let's go to game options. No, I think I have to do that from single race. So we'll do that. All right. NASCAR options is what we're looking for. Pit mode. Why don't we do a short race where we have to make a pit stop? I guess I'll have to leave it there. I don't want to turn yellow flags on because I know how dumb it could be. Legends. Okay. Wow. Let's put it on. There's only two. Oh, okay. We can turn the drafting effect way up. That's interesting. All right, we're going to turn the opponent strength all the way up. And black flags. Oh, nah, I don't want that on. And where do I select the track? Oh, right here. Okay, so no Martinsville. Not Michigan, North Carolina, Pocono, Talladega. And they got some cool fantasy tracks in here. I always liked some of these. I don't really know. Why don't we... That's just... Indianapolis would be so boring with the straights. I don't know. It's hard because all these tracks are samey. Why don't we try North Carolina? And why don't we make sure that we get a pit stop in here. So 19 laps in North Carolina. We got the difficulty all the way up. Let's select a car. I normally would always pick Jeff Gordon for these games, but I think I will expand my horizons and pick a different driver. I don't really know is the thing. How about Chad Little? I always liked this car. All right, let's go to Rockingham and see what we've got in store for us. Difficulty's all the way up too, so we'll see if it's going to be doable. All right, so let's qualify. I'm not going to mess with the setups. I always liked this too. You can see who's where before.
3, 2, 1. Go, buddy, go.
Okay.
Go, go.
As you could see when we went through the track stuff, there was no Daytona in this game. NASCAR 2001 was the first console game to have it. We are tight through there. All right, we'll give it another shot down here. Oh my gosh. I've got to stop. This actually looks like a decent version of Rockingham, especially for PS1. Yeah, we were last. I can't try again either. That's a bummer. Well, that's fair. We put it in the wall to start. So, all right. How far off were we? Oh, 3 sec. We might run last the whole time. If we do, we'll fix it. But we'll see. I'm gonna have to slow down for the quarter. All right. Let's see what we got. Green is out. Tony's already in the wall. We got cars driving into the wall on the straightaways. That's a good sign. Try to keep this thing down low. You can see they just killed me from corner exit off. Yeah. I think we're going to be struggling. We're going to have to go back. We're going to be too slow. Which I hate, but what are you going to do? Okay, so we'll try this again and we'll turn it down. Obviously, this is not the track to have the difficulty all the way up. I struggled mightily there. So what we're going to do is turn it down to, let's go to 105 and see how that goes. And let's try a different track again while we're here. So let's pick a different one. So how about, let's try Homestead. This is going to be a much flatter track. Much flatter track. How about Ernie Irvin this time? The Eminem's car. Iconic. I always liked this version of it. Like, I'm very nostalgic for it. Him and Kenny Schrader running that type of Eminem scheme. So, all right, let's try this again. We won't qualify. We'll just start in the back. Let's see what we got here. Once again, these models of these tracks look very good for PS1. I don't know what I'm expecting, but, like, it's not bad. Okay. We just flew up on... Can I restart? Did you see that? How we just flew up on the back of them like that? It's like they just stopped. Let's see if that happens again. It does, and I drove right into the back of them again. All right, this is the flat version of Homestead. Not much banking. Very boring. I'm not a fan of this version. We're getting smoked on corner exit. Try to get some draft down the straightaway. Oh, it is tight. As we're going to go back to last again. This game, this is literally just going to be me running last in this, isn't it? Like, holy cow. Okay. I've learned that it's going to take some actual, effort to run here. That Martinsville race was an outlier. So, okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to open up the championship mode, and we're going to take a look at that. And there's some things there I want to show you that I always liked when I was younger. So, let's go back, and we'll do championship season, a new season. And so what we're going to do, and here's the full season. It starts at North Carolina, and it goes on. So let's select. Why don't we pick Dale Earnhardt? Because, well, no, he always runs at the front. Let's do somebody fun. Like, this is very unsurprising, but I don't know why I went this way either. We'll pick Adam Petty, because why not? And so, since there's only 16 cars, you get to pick your opponents. So you could randomize them, or you could pick your own. So I always liked going through and just picking the cars that I liked. So we'll put Dale Earnhardt. And we're not going to do much of this at all. I just thought it was fun. We've got to have the big ones. So we've got Gordon. We've got to have Bobby Labonte. We'll have Tony Stewart for sure. It was so fun going through here and then doing like super fun, interesting little seasons with like non-big drivers as well. And I always liked that. So Jeff Burton was really good. I feel like Bill Elliott is a given here too. But I don't know. It was always fun. Mark Martin. I mean, we've got to have all the big guys in here. It's fun though when it's random because it's like who knows who's gonna be any good or in this. Dale Jarrett, man. I there's only 5 spots left, and like I'm almost out of interesting ones to have in here. So, oh, we got to have Rusty. I'm going to include Ward. We're also going to include Kenny Schrader. 2 left. I have a soft spot for this 12 car, so it's going in. We've got 1 left. I love John Andretti, but I want to pick something interesting here. Steve Park, Joe Nemechek. I mean, why don't we pick Kenny Irwin? Get him in there. Okay, so there we go. We've picked our drivers. Now, fantasy tracks, let's turn them on, and we're going to do... Well, we'll have to test the fantasy tracks after, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so full season. And let's take a look at our options again here. Make sure we've got this. So we'll just do 100% race. I couldn't imagine. Damage, no yellow flags, no black flags. And so let's look at this again. Let's turn this down to 95. And let's turn the drafting effect. I want to turn that all the way up. Let's just see how that goes. Okay, so if I do that, though, maybe I need to turn this back up to... We'll do that. Okay, and let's see what we've got.
Hello and welcome to a new season of racing brought to you by EA Sports. I'm Bob Jenkins, and alongside is NASCAR champion and race analyst Benny Parsons. Looks like we're in store for another action-packed year.
That's right, Bob. We've got all of our veteran teams and drivers, plus some brand new ones, ready to go for that coveted NASCAR championship. So buckle up and hold on. It's shaping up to be a great year in racing.
Right you are, Benny. Let's get right to the action.
So I always loved those little things before, like with Benny Parsons and Bob Jenkins. I always thought that was super fun, super cool. Any amount of immersion in this game is fun. So, okay, North Carolina. Let's try to qualify again. And I don't expect to be much better, but we'll see. At least we've done this one already, so we know how it's going to be. All right, into turn 1. They kind of ran the top. Oh, I overshot it. And we're super tight on the bottom. Right, and into 3. I overshot it again. I'm not wanting to brake, and yet that's what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to be last again. It appears. Because I can't drive. Yep, dead last. Shocking. Who would have thought? All right. And we're a little closer this time. Only a couple tenths off. Car balance. Let's turn this, oh, that's not what I meant. Tire pressure. I need handling. I need the handling to go up. I don't really care about top speed because we should be able to draft. All right, let's go. First race of the season at Rockingham. Here we go. I'm prepared for checkups here. All right, there we go. Lots of them into 1. We're going to get up to 12th. Okay, P11. Oh, that's that's embarrassing. All right, let's continue. Okay, we got a good run there. Trying to get as much draft as I can. I get back to the gas too early, and then it just gets tight. Okay, that wasn't awful. We're going to get a better run down the straightaway. I'm just trying to stay with that draft bars up as high as possible. Just to give us anything. Try to... I struggle with turn 1. All right, here comes Ward Burton behind us. I've kind of just hit a... We're kind of an 11th place car right now until I can figure out how to drive. Sorry, Bitdefender distracted me there. Okay, someone blew up and was in the pits. I think that was Dale Jarrett. I don't know, actually. We'll see a little later. Yeah, we've kind of hit a point now where I'm struggling. Big draft, though. We're going to put Tony in the wall almost. All right, let's see if we can get back to Ward here. Big run coming. A lot of speed. Tried to make sure I kept it down there, and that actually worked pretty well. Ah! I thought I had that really good, but nope. All right. We've got work to do. We've got them lined up behind us. We've only got like 5 to go, but we're in the top 10. Oh, that was bad. It didn't work, or didn't hurt us that bad actually. The apron doesn't seem to be as slippy as other EA NASCAR games. Gosh. And here comes Kenny Irwin. Okay, now the fact is they're getting away from me. And I can't quite get back to where I was. I need them to struggle. I try to get back to some draft. We're going to put Kenny Irwin in the wall, use him to turn. That actually, that's a lot more efficient than braking, just using somebody else. Okay, I want so badly to try to get back to Jeff here. Gosh, that's frustrating. I can't keep it out of the wall. Okay, I tried their line that time. I think it worked. Ah. All right, last lap. We're running 10th. I mean, it could be worse. Let's just try to make sure and get out of here with our top 10. All right, we're going to come home 10th. Not a good result, not a bad result. We'll take it. Well, there's only 16 cars, though. I mean, 10th isn't amazing. Let's be real. So, okay, so we'll move on to the next track, and we'll see how much better or worse we can run. Okay, so now we're gonna go to Vegas. Let's just go ahead and go to the track, and we'll see how we do. We just didn't have a lot of pace at all. Like, the drafting for sure helped. But, you know, once we got out of that draft week, we were done.
3,
All right,
2,
Las Vegas.
1. Go, buddy, go, go, go.
Very wide. These cars, once again, just feel so small. Because I missed the bottom. I had to brake to keep it out of the wall. I don't know what this is going to be. I mean, turn one was terrible. Here we come to the line. 11th. Hey, we'll take it. Not terrible. All right. The Burtons are on the front row. That's funny. All right, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
I'm prepared for them to check up here down the straightaway, so we'll see what happens. Trying to get in the draft here as they're gapping me down the straightaway. Oh, they actually got a run here on me. We're gonna go up the track. Oh my gosh, what? We lost 5 spots in one corner. How did that happen? Gosh, we were going so fast. We almost hit 200. Where did he come? Like, what? Where are they coming from? All right, 200, and that's really thanks to the draft, I'm sure. Man, I am slow. This thing does not want to turn. How do we qualify so good and then run back here? Ah, just kept it out of the wall. We're going so fast I can barely get the thing to turn down the straightaway. Decent run off the quarter. Gonna try to get... Oh, goodness. Big run. Big run. They help me turn. Okay, we're kind of moving now. The draft effect is pretty crazy. All right, here comes Tony back. Look at how fast we go here. Get right up behind him. As Bill Elliott's just going to run me over. Big run on Kenny Schrader. I'm just going to go to the bottom. I'm not going to try to draft. I feel like if... Oh, big check up there. All right, we're back to 10th. Getting a little tight there. Draft. Big run up to Mayfield. Really used him as a break there. Turned down across Jarrett. We can get a few spots here, but we're not going to win. Big run. Gosh, we are tight right there. There's no drafting to be had right now. Got to gain on him the hard way. Cut down here. I think that actually worked. We've got 2 to go. Running in 9th. Mayfield's right now going to get to my inside because I hit the wall. Let's try to get that back. Big run, big run. Used him to turn, but I braked at the same time. That really hurt me. All right, can we get one more spot here? Good corner there, actually. But here comes Mayfield out of nowhere. We're going to get a huge run here with the draft. The inside of Wallace. Try to dive in on Dale. Can we get to 6th here off the corner? No, I think Terry's going to have too much. Even with the draft, I'm not going to get there. It's going to be close. Not quite. All right, P7 moved up a couple spots there. Not bad, actually. We're figuring it out, you know. After that terrible first lap, I mean, we figured it out. So okay. We need that. We are up to 10th in the standings. Okay. Well, I guess that's where we were. Okay. And we'll do Texas here before we call it. So let's go ahead and go to track. I'm going to mess with the setup first. I'm just going to make it to where handling is really important. Because that seems a very big a problem, just getting the thing to turn. Speed is whatever. Okay. Car setup. Car balance. All right. Let's put that tire pressure all the way down. Shocks. Is that even doing anything? No, it's not. Okay. I don't care about the shocks then. Spoiler. And we'll go up a little bit on the spoiler. Okay. We'll see how that goes. I'm just looking for turn.
3, 2, 1. Go,
The
buddy,
pop in
go,
here
go,
is
go.
not helpful. Not good at all. See, Texas here looks really... It's not wide at all. I know this is the this is an older version of Texas, and where they wrecked all the time. We're probably not going to have a lot of speed here in qualifying. Yeah, I'm wide open. We're not going very fast. So last. Okay. I mean, that's fine. 31. I mean, whatever. I think in the race we'll be a little bit better here. Bill Jarrett and Terry Labonte front row. Jeff's in the back here.
3, 2, 1. Go, buddy, go,
All right.
go, go.
They're getting away from me on the start. That's not great. Oh, and then we put it in the wall. I thought I could at least go through turn 1 wide open, but I guess not. Trying to get any little bit of draft I can. I got like 1 bar there. We're just trying to hang on to Jeff. All right, good run there. So the handling really paid off there. Oh. Just gonna... I'm trying to get draft. We're dooring for last. Let's just line up back behind him. Almost hitting 200 out the straightaway. We put him in the wall. That helped us turn, though. We go for 2 for 1 here. Boom, big time. Up to 12th. Back is Schrader. We're just gonna... I don't care. Sorry, Kitty. We've got to go. I don't care. I'm using everybody to turn. Right, we're up to 9th. Big run through the center, but oh, it just decided to... It just got super tight all at once, and we lost so much speed. I would rather just let Dale go and line up back behind him. Just gave him the chrome horn out of the way. He stayed ahead of us. All right, here comes we're going to get a huge run here. Me and Dale are just going at it here for 10th, or 9th, I guess. We're going to have a huge run here into 1. All right, we are within striking distance of getting draft off Jeff Burton again. Go. Dale's even got a run on us. We just get so tight through the center there. Like Dale about ran us over, and then we got tight even. So it's just odd trying to keep this car planted. Comes Dale. I would rather just have him get around me so I can draft, but here we go. Send it in on him. Use him to turn. It doesn't really hurt him at all. See, here he comes back to my outside. I just can't quite get up to Jeff Burton, though. Oh, it was a 28 car. It's off the pace. Big run here down the back. That's going to bring me right to the back of Jeff Burton and Tony Stewart with 2 to go. Looking for our first top 5. I mean, even the leaders are within striking distance here. Don't think that's gonna happen, but all right. Can we get Mayfield? Can we get up to 4th? I don't think so. Didn't quite get a run to them. Nope, not going to happen. Need to try to hold on to a top 5 here. It looks like no, that's Terry Bonnie up there, I think. But no, we're going to get a top 5 here, and that is a solid result for us. Definitely needed that after took a while. It took us a little bit. If we could have maybe got there a little quicker, maybe we could have eked out a win, but we'll take what we can get. Hopefully that'll jump us up a spot or 2 in the standings at least. And okay, so standings. Oh, we're up to 5th in the standings. Look at that. Bobby Labonte, Terry Labonte, Mark Barton, Jeff Burton, us. Bill Elliott having a rough go of it. Okay, so let's take a look real quick at Race Against the King. Select a track. Let's pick a track we haven't been to yet. How about Bristol? 3 laps, huh? And so let's pick a car we haven't picked yet. How about Kyle Petty? Since we're father and son, I assume we're just racing Richard Petty 3 laps around this track. I don't know, but we'll see. And okay, so yep, that's all it is. And of course, it's the Richard Petty driving experience car. All right, here we go. The pop-in's gonna be bad here. Bristol does look good though. Big contact there with him going at it, pushing him down onto the apron. Wide open around Bristol. He's getting away. All right, last lap. We just need to do that through 3 and 4, and we'll be okay. Oh, I blew it. Oh, no. Gosh darn it. Man. One bad quarter. One really, really bad quarter. All right, guys. So that is a look at NASCAR 2000 on PS1. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's fine. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.